of devastation. This was some of the worst I've seen in such a large area.
Yeah, I was in South Jersey. I mean, I was in Philadelphia, but covering the South Jersey area, Seaside Heights, like it was just, I mean, completely decimated by Sandy.
So it's important for us to get ahead of things like this because we know there's more storms coming, right? I mean, we know we're in a hurricane season right now, and look what happened to Central Florida. It's just where these storms get focused, and sometimes they can come storm after storm after storm, so we have to prep for them. Let's talk about our day right now. We've got a lot to talk about. Look at those beautiful dark clouds. Now, not everybody likes a cloudy sky, but I wish we could get some rainfall dropping out of that. Right now, it's just the clouds. 59 degrees. We're a little bit drier at the surface than we are aloft there. There's moisture there, and even the radar's picking up a little bit of a sprinkle or a shower return that's going on in Rockland, Westchester County, but a lot of that isn't even making it to the ground. But we have an opportunity later on tonight. Check these temperatures coming out of the 20s and 30s this morning, getting into the 40s right now. 59 degrees in Central Park on our way to around 63. That little dark patch of clouds, look at that moved right over. Look at the sprinkles that are coming right out of that northern corner of New Jersey, right into the lower Hudson Valley. So, you know, that's our opportunity to get a little sprinkle there. Here's more moisture that kind of moves along that front. And then we've got a wind shift here. It's more of a eastern wind direction. So can we get these two together to get a shower? Now we're trying to will a shower out of the way, just like a championship. So here we go. We've got these showers. Maybe at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we can see a sprinkle coming across Long Island. Some of this might be able to get together in parts of the Hudson Valley. The model has been saying yes, no, all day long. Right now it's a yes, but even further north. So at 9 p.m., that would take the shower out of the way of the possibility in the Bronx and also Brooklyn and Queens. So we look at our temperatures tomorrow morning, starting in the 50s, going into the 60s, and probably the 70s tomorrow. Here's our next shot at rain coming as that front works in our direction. But even Friday, it doesn't have a lot of moisture to work with, and there's a big dry area of high pressure that comes in right behind it. Keeping an eye on what's going on in the hurricanes, and we just talked about how this has been a bad storm season for Cuba all the way to Florida. So to see this with a 40% chance of development there has us all watching it very carefully. Could be East Coast, could be Gulf. We just don't know what direction or if it develops at all. That's why what we do is watch them. 64 degrees with maybe that spot sprinkle later on tonight. 57-degree low temperature. 73 is where we're going for the high. Oh, spooky. So there's the Halloween forecast right there. You're trick-or-treating. All of the costumes. If you got a hot costume, you need to think about it. And by hot, I mean that you're wearing a lot of clothing or you're wearing a big covered-up thing. You need to think about it because it's a warm evening and a hot day. We're going to maybe set a record. 81 is the record. We're going to be near 80.
Ooh, Wes's little monkey costume that he asked for specifically will not work for this, Wes. Sorry.
Yeah,
warning.
might be warm.
A little too warm for it. All right. Well, it is soon to be the end of an era.